Hi everyone, it's Jessica, and this video is going to be my plan with me for the week of St. Patrick's Day. So I generally am not huge on St. Patrick's Day, but I saw this kit by my newest addiction. I think she called it Shamrock, and I loved it. I think it's so pretty, and it's perfect for spring too, since I think spring technically begins next week. So I picked up the kit, and I'm really excited to use it. So instead of using any of the headers this week, I'm actually going to move my to-do boxes up where the headers normally would go, and this is more so to give myself some extra room. Lately, the past few weeks, I've been feeling like my today section has been getting a little bit cluttered, and yes, I guess I could forego like marking some of the things that I do during the day, but that's not really, I mean, part of the reason I plan is also as a way to take note of some of my memories and some of the day-to-day things that I do. So that seems to kind of defeat the purpose if I start omitting things. So I am going to try this. I think especially since these are like to-do boxes, and even with the checklists, it's fairly obvious that they're meant to for to-dos. So I don't think I really need the header to say to-do. And it's nice to actually use the full boxes since you can just cover the headers right up. So now this way I have a much larger space to work with in the Today section. So now I'm just going to go through and mark down my work schedule, and this week I actually only work 4 days out of the week, which is really nice. And let's see, I'm going to use some of these label stickers that she has here. I think I might try to use up the green just because I tend not to reach for green in most of my other spreads. So let's see. I think we'll use 2 of the lighter greens and then 2 of the darker greens. Okay, that actually looks a little bit funny just using greens, especially next to the green checklist, so I am going to alternate them with these floral patterns. And for the Clever Gal Crafts hearts that I'm going to use this week, I think I'm going to use this colorway. It's the Rita colors, and I got them because they're brighter than most of the ones I tend to go with, but I haven't gotten around to using them. So even though it's a little bit more of a lime green, I'm going to go ahead and use this, mainly because I don't know, again, I tend not to be too drawn to greens, so I don't know when else I would use them. Awesome, so that's the work schedule done. I don't have too much else planned. I do have a bill due this week, so I need to make sure to mark that as a reminder. Let's see, I think she has bill due stickers. She has a bill due page flag. So let's go with one of my favorites, which is Caress Press. I love her bill due stickers. I don't know how many times I can say that, but I do, and I think I'll go with this darker green. And I'm going to use some of this pink washi just as a background, basically just to cover up those headers in the weekend and be able to put a weekend banner over it. Probably could have just layered some more washi underneath and made it kind of more like a background. I think that would have looked prettier actually. So maybe I'll do that still. I was just trying to save on some of the stickers because I don't like to waste stickers, and that's kind of why I try not to do too much overlapping with these, but I think it'll look better. Okay, that actually worked out quite well. So I don't have too much else planned. I usually try to take it day by day for the remainder of the week, but I think I do have a few videos I wanted to mark, and then I need to mark that I have to call my mom. So let's do that. First things first, let's mark down that I need to call my mom on Saturday, and we'll go with the dark green here. I'm actually going to move the Bill Do sticker up a little bit because I think I want to put my video schedule down here instead. I need to rip that? Okay. So mostly for aesthetic purposes, maybe I will just shift the Bill Do sticker here because I think it's going to wind up being way too much green on Tuesday, and I want it to look a little bit more balanced. Plus, I need to actually schedule the payment on Monday to make sure it's paid by Tuesday. Definitely don't want to miss that payment window. And then this will be my little reminder to call my mom. And then I do want to put down my video schedule, so I think I'm going to use some of the little things that she has here. I'm going to hold off on the video schedule. The problem I'm running into is that I usually use some of these little Sessa Vee hearts to mark that, but these hearts are really small and they don't really cover up the icons in here, so I might have to think of something else. But for the time being, since I don't have any sort of headers up top, I do want to make sure to use these little date covers. And I think, do I want to use, I think I'm going to use the little My Newest Addiction date dots too, instead of writing it in with my own handwriting. So these actually came with this kit too. I just forgot about them. Date covers are done, and I don't really mind that flag there, so we are just going to leave it. Let's go back to the video issue. Maybe I'll just skip it. Maybe I'll just mark it in my to-do list instead. We'll see how the week goes. So I'm going to skip that for now. Let's see what else I have left. I do need to figure out something to do with the washi. And then I do want to do the sidebar. So I'm going to do this for my study list and then maybe put in a little bit of deco. She doesn't really include deco with the kids, so I'll pull some in from elsewhere. And actually maybe I'll pull some in from this monthly kit from Planning World that I used. Let's see. I kind of want to pull in this little plant here. Then maybe a little drink too, just because it is the week of St. Patrick's Day, and let's be real, drinking is kind of a staple for St. Patrick's Day celebrations. So we'll just do that, and then I'll write in my little thankful thought at the end of the week. So now I think the only thing I really want to do now is to figure out a washi solution. I didn't really want to use the washi that was in the kit just because it has the same patterns that's in a lot of the full boxes, and I think that might be just a little bit too much. But I pulled out a few different options. I don't have a good green washi, again, not really something I'm super drawn to, but this might be a good option, I think. It has some of the floral elements, a little bit of the green, and then just a little bit of sparkle. Otherwise, maybe this one. This I think might be a little bit too much as well. This might be a little bit too soft though. Let's see. Yeah, actually I think this one is a little too light and soft. This is a really pretty washi tape. I think it's from Simply Gilded. I think I like this one. This is a little bit more of a blue, but I think I like this just to bring out a little bit more of that gold foiling. So I'll reposition this. And I don't remember where this tape is from. I am inclined to think it's from Pretty Packages actually. And I highly recommend you check her out because she does have a lot of really nice affordable options for washi tapes. That is as much pre-planning as I am going to do for the week. I love the little flashes of foil. I think this looks really bright and pretty. It's definitely a little bit out of my norm, but I'm happy I picked up the kit. So I hope you guys liked the video. Don't worry, I will go through and fill it in day by day, kind of as how I've been doing here. But yeah, I will cover up the rest of the headers and fill it in as I go. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!